Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, you can check my playlist. Then only you'll know what is going inside this video and why we need to see this video. Okay, already we have covered until loops. You can also check some open source opportunity like Hacktober 1st, which is holding in this month, which will give you great opportunity to know what is open source. So start your open source journey with Hacktober 1st and win some exciting prizes. Also check my repository of GitHub. It's fully dedicated to Flutter Dart series. I have also updated some notes for that, what we have covered until. With no further delay, we'll move into today's topic. Today's topic is all about switch cases and functions. Switch cases. Switch cases are nothing but which is the simplified or developed form of nested if. If you don't know nested if, you can check my previous video. Okay, let's see some example and I'll explain through the example. Okay, let's take it in no int, we'll take it as string grade is equal to no grade, we'll take it as blood group BG as A. Okay, it is similar like condition. Okay, now we'll check for BG. Now we check one conditions. If first we'll check it as O. Okay, if it is O, print as universal blood. BG, we'll take it as BG. Okay, after this we have to give break, which is very important, because if you have doesn't given break, it won't stop at this case, it will execute next cases also. Okay, if the blood group is A, we'll print it as ABG and break. Now we'll check for B positive, print as BG, break. If doesn't all the three, we check with three conditions, if doesn't all the three, we'll go with the default. We'll go with the default and print it as no blood group. Sorry, I missed out the semicolon. Sorry, colon, that's why it shows me error. Okay. Now we'll check, since we have given B, obviously it will print, sorry, we'll given A, it will print A blood group. Yeah. Let's check for default. Yes, U. There is no blood group called U. Yeah, no BG. What if in the case we have not given break for in case 1? So, sorry, it shows some error because we haven't given break. Okay, so break is important. It will print universal BG. Yeah, so easy, right? Some improved form of switch case. And also use nested if, but in some cases you can go with switch cases. Now we'll come into the main part of this video, which is nothing but functions. Functions are called certain block of code which is used to perform some specific task. Okay, you can also say why function. Function is reusable. If you have to add some data by implementing various values, based on the user. So you don't need to write the add function again and again. If you write don't need to write the add code again and again. If you write the add as a function, it will be very easy to implement for any type of values in a single code base. That's the main motive of function. We'll get to know when we go some examples. So let's start with some example. Okay. We'll take it as add. Okay. Using add, we'll see. I'll write a function. First, we'll write the function. We'll write it as int sum. It takes two values, int a, int b. Now int add. Okay. Add is equal to a plus b. We'll print the add. Okay. Why it shows error? We have to define this about the main function. Okay, it shows null safety error. So what should we do? We should ignore that. See, it shows non-nullable type. No problem. Yeah. We'll take it as void because we are not returning anything. So we'll take it as void. Now we call the function here. We'll take it as int a is equal to 10, int b is equal to 20, and we print the, we no need to print, right? We already have that. So we'll call it as sum of a comma b. Since we are calling sum of a comma b, it moves to this function and perform this task, and it will be printed as 30. Yeah, that's it. If you want to print some other number, you can just change it. You don't need to write again and again. That's the beauty of function. 260, yeah. Very simple as that. Now we'll see about types of function. We have 4 types. We'll see one by one, same as doing some examples. We'll be get more into like doing some hands-on experience. First one, without argument and no return type. Let's see some example. First of all, I'll say what is argument. Argument is nothing but passing some value inside the function. See, this int a and int b is an argument. Okay. We'll go with the some example. Keenly watch the types. At last, I will ask this add function is what type. Okay. Okay, now we'll see some example for no argument and no return type. Let's define some function as print. Okay, we'll print it as hello world, and we call that function here. Yeah, we couldn't give it as print. We'll give it as output. No worries. Because int is a default function, it throws us an error. Okay. Let's check. Yeah, hello world. Here we don't have an argument, and we haven't add any return. Okay, return is in the sense we won't print it in the function itself. We will return it. Instead of printing, we will return it. We will see the return example in the next type. The next type is nothing but without argument and return type. In this case, we'll see example with return type. Okay, we'll go with the example. This is the default function. We'll go with some function like we'll take it as int square. Okay, since because we have null safety, that's why. Okay, now we'll see about adding the values without argument. Okay, so without argument in the sense you can't pass any values here. So now we'll take it as int s and area. Int s and area. Area is equal to s star s. And we return the area. See, we haven't printing it, we just returned it. Okay, why this error? Okay, then we'll give it as add, no worries. Okay, or else we'll just return yes alone instead of doing such big code. We'll return yes alone and we call that function here. While calling the return type function, you should assign some value. Okay, we should call as add and we print the answer, because we haven't print in the add function because we only given a return type. Okay, what's the error? They say null safety, because in add function we have given null safety, but while calling also have to give null safety. Now it will print it as 2. Yeah, it print as 2. That's it. Now we see the third type, which is with argument and no return type. Yeah, you heard it right, with argument and no return type. I have told right, I will ask the first problem as what type. Yeah, pause the video and recall it. You got it right. It is a with argument and no return type. I'll just copy this. If it doesn't get it, don't worry. I'll be explaining now. Okay. See, we have got the argument. Okay. We have got the argument and we have not returned the value. We have printed it here. That's why it is called with argument and no return type. It will print 260, same as the what we have seen before. Now we'll see with both, with argument, with return type. Okay, I'll take the same example. Instead of printing the add, I'll return the add. If you are returning, you must use int instead of sum, and you should take it as an answer here in order to print the sum. You can also directly give in the print function, but I prefer this. You can code what's your comfortable level. Okay, Same, it will print 260. Yeah, okay. That's it for today's video, guys. We have covered some big topics here. What is switch cases, what is functions, and we also covered types of functions. Don't stop with this video alone. I will be giving the notes in the GitHub repository and also drop the link in description. Please check the code and give a play around it by changing some values and implementing some other functions, and you can also do some examples for the function. You can google around it, and if you didn't get any some values, like getting some error in the code, please ping me in the comment. I'll help you out how to solve that problem. And if you love this tutorial, please give me thumbs up, which will help me more to bring some interesting videos to you, and subscribe my channel. You can also follow me in LinkedIn and Instagram, and also drop the link there. So you can also pause the video and subscribe my channel, no worries. Yeah, that's it for today. Stay tuned for further updates and interesting facts, and don't forget to leave a comment in the below. Like we'll be soon we will be creating some interesting apps in Flutter. So I have some basic ideas for a beginner level project. You can also leave a comment like what kind of first app you wish to build. Okay, stay tuned. Bye for now.